Hello there, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving to you. Isn't it just great? It's gray, it's overcast, it's damp, it's cool. Yep, it's November, and it's Thanksgiving. Remember a lot of them being just like that. And, Thanksgiving is, in a sense, it's a uniquely American tradition for us. It's not on our church year calendar at all, except, you know what? Because we've given it those religious overtones, it does become part of our routine, and we do give thanks to God. And the fact of the matter is, there's all kind of places in the Bible where we are encouraged to give thanks to God. And I got to thinking about it. Just where in the Older Testament do we have emphasis put on giving thanks to God, especially when it comes to our food and stuff like that? One of the earliest is in Deuteronomy, the 26th chapter. And this is, Deuteronomy is like one long sermon that Moses supposedly gave. Forget it. Nobody's going to stay awake that long. It's just all put together that way. But it talks about the festival of weeks that the people celebrated every week. Hey, wouldn't that be nice? Every year. I like to read just a part of that. This is what you would recite after you brought your offering of your harvest, the first part of your harvest, to the priest. Then you would recite these words. A wandering Aramean was my ancestor. He went down into Egypt and lived there as an alien, few in numbers, and there he became a great nation, mighty and populous. When the Egyptians treated us harshly and inflicted us by imposing hard labor on us, we cried to the Lord, and the God of our ancestors, the Lord, heard our voice and saw our affliction, our toil, and our oppression. The Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, with a terrifying display of power and with signs and wonders. And he brought us into this place and gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey. So now I bring the first of the fruit of the ground that you, O Lord, have given me. And now Moses went on to give the instructions on just how you do that, how you bring the big basket of all the goodies and set it down and give it to the priest. The priest blesses it. But here's the interesting thing about all this. Yeah, he's talking about how God brought all the people out of Egypt, right? The great Exodus event. But the neat thing about this is you're supposed to share this Thanksgiving. It's not just something you gather all the family around and have a good time, but you share it with who? With all those who live on the margins of society. You set it down and you invite anyone who needs, a helping hand. Just grab them right off the street, bring them on in. The aliens and the foreigners, all those people, the widows, the orphans, those who don't have any means, don't have land on which to farm and produce the goods that you need just to survive, to eat. And then it goes on even a little bit later in Deuteronomy to explain how every 3 years you have a special offering just for those people. It's really amazing what you can read in the book of Deuteronomy, how we are to take care of each other. And our Thanksgiving meal, and there's a couple different festivals that they had that you can consider, Thanksgiving meals. But all in all, every time you look and you read one of these, you're sharing it with the less fortunate around you. In other words, it's all about not sitting around gorging down stuffing and pumpkin pie and watching football. It's about taking care of each other. And I am so grateful that our community, our Gasport and the whole area community does a wonderful job of that by bringing in food for our food pantry. We have just received not only abundantly in the way of canned goods and non-perishable goods, but also financial donations to where we're doing great and we're able to help anyone in our community who's really down and out and needs that help. So that is what Thanksgiving is all about. Yeah, for us in our context, it's about pilgrims and Indians sitting down and eating turkey and deer, right? Hey, what else? That's the meat that they had. Maybe some fish too. Who knows? But is that the original fish fry? Friday fish fry? Oh, who knows? Maybe it was on a Friday. You can dream, but don't dream about this. This right from the 26th chapter of Deuteronomy. Read it. It's awesome. You remember who you are, where you came from, and you remember to give thanks to God, and you remember to remember those around you who really are less fortunate and need our assistance, our help, our love. God's blessings be with you, and whatever you do this day, enjoy it, and remember, our God is an awesome God. Blessings be with you.